programming. In this introductory lecture I'll explain the motivation for the module, what programming is, and the approach that we'll take. Note that for the first two lectures we won't actually be doing any coding as such, and I'll explain why that is later on. So here's the roadmap for the lecture, and for every subsequent lecture we'll follow the same model. So the lecture is made up of a number of short movies, of which this is the first, and they're connected by clickable links on the screen at the end of each movie. So there are a number of routes that you can take through these movies in general. If you're relatively confident, you can click straight through, essentially following the right hand next links or continue links. If however you'd prefer a little bit more background on a topic where it's available, then you'll often be given the option to click for an additional movie which will go into that topic in a bit more detail, and these will be flagged with a more info link. There are also some advanced movies which you don't absolutely need to watch, but which will give you a bit of an extra challenge if you're feeling really confident with the material, and they'll be flagged with extra challenge. So in this way I hope that we can keep everyone engaged regardless of their level of confidence with the material. But I recommend that you try to watch every movie in the first few lectures just until you get a sense of your own level of confidence with the material. This first lecture, as you can see, is pretty linear, but in any case I'll start to branch out more as the material gets more technical. So whenever you see the pause button, that's your cue to pause the movie and do something. So I might ask you to think about a topic and make some notes, or there may be a task for you to perform. Now it's important that you actually do this, as these tasks are a fundamental component of your learning. Once you've completed the task, restart the movie. So what's programming all about? Well, here we've listed a few sort of very timely examples of the sorts of things that we might want to achieve with our programs: contact tracing, websites, embedded hardware control, games, and so on. And these are all relevant applications, even more so right now. But what they all have in common is that they all need to turn an idea into a product or a digital thing. So of course we can't ever anticipate every single need, every single application, but what we hope to give you with this unit and what follows are the skills, the capabilities and the tools to solve problems in the future. So software, whether it's an app, a website or an embedded control program, is made up of one or more programs. And we'll be helping you to learn how to develop your own programs from scratch. Now this is quite fundamental, as many of you will so far have only been consumers of software. That is, you install and use a lot of software, but you've never actually made any of your own. That changes with this module. So to use an analogy, instead of just listening to music, from now on you'll be writing and releasing your own songs.